Hello everyone, my name is Zeena Alsamarra'l. I am a PhD student at the University of Canberra at the Faculty of SciTech. I am also a teaching fellow at the Faculty of Science and Technology. I work at the School of IT and Systems. Well, my story goes back a little bit a while ago, and when I was in high school. And as a person growing up, I've always been interested in life sciences. I loved biology, I loved chemistry. So that pretty much determined what bachelor I went in. So when I did my bachelor degree, I went into a biomedical science degree, and I was enjoying it so much because it was really heavy on those subjects. It's fascinating the things you learn about, DNA and chemistry and all of these things. At the end of that year, unfortunately, I had to move countries, which meant I had to change universities. So when I changed my university, I was looking to pursue that same degree, but unfortunately, again, I couldn't find something similar. So I started looking at my options, and I found myself quite drawn to a degree that was available at the time called MIS, or Management of Information Systems. And I quite liked the way this degree is designed, because it has an IS and an IT component to it, but it also has like a business component, and it's really important to understand the environment in which IT and IS is used. So I got into the Bachelor of MIS, and I loved it. So by the time I've graduated, I've aced my units, and I thought, this is fantastic. It's not a bad option, compared to what I was doing before. So that sort of covers part of the S of STEM. I went into the T of STEM, and then that sort of led me to doing a master's degree. So I wanted to pursue my studies in MIS, and I did a master's degree in information system studies at ANU. And that kind of opened even more doors for me, and here I am at the University of Canberra doing my PhD, but also that presented the opportunity to become a teaching fellow, and I got into the education part of STEM. So I think I've pretty much tried most of the fields that you could do within STEM. I don't think I'll go into maths. I think I have reached my limits. So yeah, this is pretty much how I got here and why I'm here today. Initial interest, like I said, in sciences, life sciences in particular. But like I said, once I got into the MIS and the IS part of it, I like the idea of having systems, whether they're human systems or information systems, where you've got components working together to achieve a purpose. So I like that idea of having structure to things. Once I did get into it, I think what kept me motivated to stay into it and to pursue sort of higher degree, like higher degree such as a master's and a PhD, is the fact that this is a very dynamic field. It's always changing, it's always advancing. You really need to stay up to date, you really need to be stimulated mentally, and so that stimulation and that constant drive for development and for having to stay updated with your information and with your knowledge drives me personally, and that's what really motivated me to get in from the first place, but also to pursue it even further. Personally, I think it's been a very positive experience so far, to be honest. I think being a woman, we're very fortunate that the workplace dynamics are changing in our times, where gender balance, diversity is embraced, and it's actually encouraged. So in terms of the challenges, I think it's actually presented more opportunities than what we've been prepared for and what we've been told before, because we bring balance, we bring new ideas and new ways of thinking, so I think yes, there are challenges, and we need to be aware that there are sort of negative stereotypes about working in a STEM environment, and it's very important to be aware of these stereotypes, but not to let them hold you back, because my personal experience has been on the contrary, that you actually being a woman puts you in an advantage, and you are actually a necessary element of any STEM environment. If I go back in time, I wish I knew a little bit more about sort of the workload that's involved in this space. And also don't limit yourself to what you're interested in. because sometimes you may be just thinking, biology, chemistry in my case, but there will be other things or other horizons that you can explore. So try, and while you're at school, and I know you could do digital design, you could do code and create, you've got advanced maths, you've got music, you've got languages. So try and tap on all these different fields so that you get an exposure to what's available out there. While you may have a passion and you know that you're interested in something, give yourself a chance to explore these other things. And this is something I wish I did. So yes, do explore, because you never know where your career pathway will take you. Regardless of whether you're interested in science or English or maths or geography or whatever it is that drives you as a person, the key thing is that you don't have to be really passionate about something to succeed in it. With a bit of genuine interest in the area, with a bit of guidance and direction, and investment on your behalf, loads and loads of persistence, late nights, coffees, and some luck. Not only will you achieve what you want, but you also succeed in what you do. So my advice to you is to hold your grounds, embrace your identity, embrace the diversity and the uniqueness that you bring, and just go for what you think is right for you at the time. And the universe will embrace you, the workplace will embrace you, and you are valued for your differences and for your uniqueness.